This is unbelievable as our very own actress, Nollywood actress, a legend for that matter, Tonto Dikeh has finally removed her BBL and also, yeah, explained the fact that all those stuffs are more of vanity upon vanity, that they don't portray a child of God. And now if most of you know Tonto Dikeh of recent compared to Tonto Dikeh before, she is, permit me to use the word, a born again. Yes, and all thanks to NSPPD online prayers, uh yeah, Pastor Jerry and his ministry. He has touched a lot of soul. Yes, Tonto Dikeh is now a born again, if I should use the word. It's not like in actual context most people are not Christians, because I mean they will say they are Christians, but then yeah, let's just use the word born again now, more like a new transformation, body, spirit, mind and soul. Yes, and also in the process of having this or taking this bold step, God was able to help her find her sister that she lost for the past 49 good years of her life. She has been separated from her sister, her blood sister. Okay, this is actually when she was giving the testimony of how God reconciled her back to her sister, her one and only sister, her blood relation. Okay, and she's so thankful to God. She has laid down her life to serve God and God alone. Like every single thing she does now is just all about God. And now having the mindset, when you have this one-on-one contact rather with God, there is this personal intake you decide on your own without nobody forcing you or making you or convincing you to take that bold step. You on your own decide the kind of life you want to live, life in which will it please God? That will be the question with regards to that your lifestyle. But yeah, anyways, this is so amazing. Knowing the kind of person she is, her category kind of person, her standard, her level when it comes to wealth, of which I mean, who does not know about Tonto Dikeh? Yeah, unless you are not a Nigerian. Even people that are not Nigerians know her very well. Okay, yes, she has removed her BBL, and I think I would say rather she even looks more prettier and more beautiful now. Yeah, she's being drawn more closer and clinch to God every single day of her life now. It's more all about God, 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 trying to become the better version of her life that she has always neglected, I must say, which is a beautiful thing. If many persons could actually learn from her, I believe this world will become much more better than it is already is. Yeah, and yeah, like I said initially, this is not me advocating or advertising NSPPD prayers. And yeah, I'm also an NSPPDian. Actually, I was forced to go in myself, and I've been getting the result. But then, one thing with this life, whether it's in NSPPD or not, or in any body of Christ that you find yourself, and yeah, you have this burden within you, and you prayed for it, you ask God for grace, and boom, it worked. Nobody will tell you to choose between good and bad. You already know what is best for you. And yeah, I believe that is the step that Tonto Dikeh took at this point of her life, because she knows that she is nothing without God. Even the wealth she has, she is nothing. She couldn't have gone this far without God, seeing her through. So that will be all for now. But it's such an amazing moment how God was able to, connect her back to her one and only sister. It is so unreal to be true, but yeah, that is just the truth. What God cannot do, the slogan of NSPPDian, what God cannot do does not exist for real. And yeah, those that trust in him shall never be moved. Anyways, I remain your baby girl just before some of you will say that I've stopped preaching. Anyways, yeah, It's vibes on vibes here. If you love what we do here, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you get notified anytime, any day I post here on my platform. Okay, and funny enough, people I heard anyways, I don't know how certain that is. People with BBL, I heard you need a lot of maintenance to maintain yourself, because if you are unable to maintain yourself and you go ahead to do BBL, that you will be stinking, you'll be smelling. I don't know, you know better. Is it good for you to do something that will incur a lot of expense to you, or rather appreciate the structure, the stature rather God has, made you on? He said we are fearfully and wonderfully made in his image. Anyways, I'll stop right here. I'll catch you guys on another one. Stay safe. Bye bye.